Hello everyone, Trader Ted here from the Set Your Stop Trade Room. Let's go over some of the stocks that I traded this week from the daily alert service in our live trading room. As you can see, there are a ton of stocks to look at every day that are pattern scanners, individual members, and unusual option activity scanner identifies as stocks that might be starting to break out or continue a move or trend they are already in. Our members join our service for the research we provide in our live trade room and daily emails showing stocks that are poised to break out and start trending or continue their trending patterns. I post the trades I'm taking in my PLI channel that anyone who is a member can also take as I interpret the various charts that I like from our feed with the candlestick pattern system I developed and have been using in backtesting for the last several years. Although, there are hundreds of possible trades every day, no single trader could trade all of the possible great charts that are starting trends and breaking out. So as I go through things, these are some of the ones I traded this week, and I posted this one, Berkshire Hathaway Class B shares yesterday, because I was watching this trend, and although it trended down for a while, it made a move, at the beginning of May, came back into the range, and actually broke out again just at the beginning of the week, and from this swing high on the daily chart over here. So I put an alert in using TradingView. It's really easy to do that. If it traded back to the breakout point of 487.78, and I went long there yesterday with my stop just about $4.50 away. But what happens with the strategy and system I developed is that when a stock makes a measured move against a swing a swing pattern, um, and trades back down to where it started from, there's a strong chance it's going to make a measured move again and possibly continue up. I mean, looking at this stock, I mean, yeah, it's slowly trending up. The only cause for concern in this particular trade is that on a weekly chart, we haven't really broken out yet. So we still might consolidate, and this trade could be a loser as well, although it did start to work yesterday. So if we get some follow through on Monday, I'll get my target, I'll get my target at least, and then move my stop to break even on the rest of my shares. This is the one that I posted, came through in our scanners several days ago, and I made a video about it, and I posted that I wanted to get long off maybe the daily chart, but what happened was I noticed on the weekly chart that it broke out through a swing pattern and traded up to 37.28. So a couple days ago it came back down to 33, didn't quite get down to 33.19. I had a limit order. This is the 5-minute chart over here. I had a limit order set up a couple days ago at 33.19, and I was watching it and noticed it came to just about 7 cents away. So I was like, sometimes in these strong trends and these strong moves, you miss the perfect entry. So if you're watching it, I got in a little late on this. I got in at 33.70. But the key about this is that I knew where to put my stop. So I just position sized for where my stop had to be, which was at the reverse, the nadir of this candle over here. And then yesterday, during the day, I got my move back to the first target of this, 37.28, and I posted that I would take some of the profits there and take also some profits if we got near all-time highs. Because I mean, this stock just started trading, about a year ago. So it hasn't, well, actually August of 25. So yeah, maybe about 10 months ago. Um, what else? KR is one that I made a video about, and I actually took this myself off the daily chart. I noticed that in the video, the buyer was buying a lot of calls. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to buy some calls here. Earnings is coming up, which was yesterday, and if the trader's right, then hey, maybe we'll get a nice earnings move in our favor. And I ended up buying some 6250 calls a few days ago for $4. But with the pattern indicator I'm using, I knew that we were at resistance. And if this level here traded back down to 6283, instead of us breaking up, I said to myself, okay, I'm going to get out of the trade. And I got out with about a 1 point loss. So the calls I bought for $4, when this traded down to 6283, which was before earnings yesterday, I would just take a quick little loss. And I got out at about $3 on my calls. And that's why you gotta kind of understand what's going on with the trend. And if you're taking a risk through earnings, look, if I would have held through earnings, those same calls would have been worth almost nothing yesterday because I looked at them, right? So I got out with a small loss before earnings because on Tuesday, this had traded down to about 62, not, well, 6283 again. So I didn't want to get caught in a gap down. So I got out and saved myself some heartache on that trade. I'm still in this one with some shares. I traded the daily breakout, but I traded it off of a weekly chart. So my stop is just below this candle here on the weekly chart. I thought I was going to get stopped out yesterday, but we only uh, my stops at 2234. So, but we only traded down yesterday to 2254. So this candlestick pattern indicator I use is really precise with the stops and where your stops should go. I'm still in this stock. My stop is right there. I thought I was gonna my stop's at 75.90. I thought I'd get stopped out yesterday, but I'm still in this one with some shares as well. And PG, kind of, I still have some shares in this one as well. My stops down there. I mean, look, if you're trading with me or using our service, you don't have to take the exact same trades we're all posting, but you want to have some sort of strategy where you understand what's going on and you understand what should happen next in the trend as it develops. So send me a text if you have any questions, if you're a member of the room already, and I can analyze these stocks for you in my channel. And if you're not a member, use my PLI code, PLI, and save about 25% on membership for the year as it's less than $1 a day to get into our trade rooms and see what everybody is doing. We've got some institutional traders and some other smart individual traders who are posting their trades reluctantly sometimes. Looks like this fellow sold a little early on this stock. Hey, don't feel bad. That happens to all of us.